Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to be grinding. Let's open the crate that we have, free crate for today, common crate. We need to get after the grind. I think we're still doing the mission, double checking at the 750,000 credits mission, and then we'll probably finish that. We need less than 100,000 credits, and then we're going to get 6,500 XP before bonuses. And then we're on to shakedown trials, which those ones are the tough ones, but we're going to be that much closer to a ship pretty soon. Keep that in mind as we work forward. What assignments do we have here? We still have the Road to New Year assignments. We don't have a tier 7 or tier 8 ship, so we can't do that. Weekly boost, premium supplies, ship tiers 101, air superiority. Yeah, let's play standard. We haven't, I guess, did we play standard? I'm sure we played standard yesterday. I'm not just going to put on premium. We actually got 24 hours of premium, but that was because we finished a bureau project when I first logged in. We finished like one of these sections of bureau. We finished this last bureau here, which gave us 1 day premium account for the Shimakaze. We got Makawa and Abanoyo. And we have 1 ship to go in here, the Émile Bertin. Daily trials, Émile Bertin, and tier 6 we can add to get that going. It's not going full speed, but I'm not going to spend the time sitting here looking at it. We can do that later. So, I mean, I guess we want the premium because we're going to get the premium money now, which I wish we had earlier because this whole mission would have been easier from the start. South Carolina, terrain, Texas. You know, we kind of seem to have some pretty good luck in the Texas. So, Texas it is. I don't know any songs about Texas, otherwise I'd be singing them right now. Sweet home in Texas. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. Texas people, if you watch this, what are Texas songs? I'm sure, I know there are, like, what is it, George Strait or something? Gotta sing something about Texas, right? Something. I know there is. I just, for whatever reason, it's not coming to my mind. It's something about like Dallas or something like that. I don't know. What else? What else comes? Like, I'm sure there are songs about Texas. I'll have to ask. Maybe I'll ask Siri once we get into the match here. Figure out what we're going to do. Let's see. We're kind of a short match. We do have a carrier. We have 2 destroyers on the enemy team, the Mutsu and the T-61. We also have an Omaha and then 3 battleships. So only 1 cruiser per team. And our cruiser is basically an Omaha as well. It's the Rattlehead, which actually has, you know, when I've seen them, I don't have one on my main account, but when I've seen them, the Rattlehead has this cool Megadeth skin. Let's see if we can see it here. There it is. Let's see if we can zoom in on it. Yeah, there it is. You can see Megadeth. I think that skin is so awesome. Megadeth. Obviously some sort of collab that Wargaming did. Obviously. Oh, I hate this map, by the way. Seems like everybody goes to the middle and dies. And they all go in that one little lane, which is the great torpedo lane. In fact, I'm not going to go in the middle lane there, because that is a death trap. I'm going to go kind of to the outside, maybe? Or maybe I'll just kind of stay out here. Or do I, you know what? I'm going to head towards Bravo instead. Kind of the outside kind of becomes this area over here on the right-hand side. Kind of just becomes just crap because, well, if you get over there, you're kind of isolated from your team. And I mean, normally I kill a lot of people over there from the middle or going out there. I don't know. It just doesn't end well when I go out there sometimes, but then other times when other people are out there, it doesn't end well for them either. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go over there and help the guys that are headed towards Bravo on that side. I think that's a good plan. So they have several ships kind of over there. Spotted by the carrier. He's far away from us and he still spots us. That's crazy. Hey, don't point me with your... Oh. Funny. I'm gonna start headed up towards the middle. Let's see. I know we saw one of the... There's one of the destroyers right there. We haven't seen the other destroyer yet. He's probably in the middle, if I had to guess. There's the Mutsu. Hopefully our destroyer gets him. What is that? The T-22? Perfect. Oh no, Seraph got him. Nice. Good job.
Nice work.
Nice work. Nice work, aircraft carrier. All right, we got a smoke out there. I don't know if that's... Oh, we got Tennessee in range. This smoke has to be... Maybe the destroyer? We didn't get spotted when we shot. Hopefully we get a nice little bop on the Tennessee there. Nope. Not a nice little bop. Of course, he was kind of behind the rock and aiming was not my best. Oh, come on, Omaha. Come in, Omaha, and go broadside. Come on, Omaha. I don't know if he has enough health left for a dev strike, but I sure would like to try. I'd like to get a shot at it at dev strike. Kind of behind the island right now, but... Oh, I'm spotted. Oh, the other guy got the Omaha. Oh, we hit the Texas for like 2,000 damage. Like 3,000, almost 4,000 damage after those shells. Not super good, but hey, it's better than zero. Oh, there's the T-61.
All forces provide cover for the target. Nice work.
I don't know where all their team is. There's one all the way in the back. We know where the aircraft carrier is all the way in the back behind the rock. Well, I guess we do know where most of their team is. You know, like there's somebody that didn't even come out of the spawn, so he's over there. And then the destroyer's like over here. We got to watch him because we don't have sonar. There he is. Now he's shooting. Now we shoot him.
All stations requesting fire support.
Our guns don't hit very well against destroyers, but we do what we can. Got him.
Torpedoes
destroyer
astern!
foundered.
Torpedoes astern. Oh, back there behind us is hitting the other ship. Maybe that New York looks like he's kind of angled, so he maybe did he just he's obviously got hit at some point. Yeah. Where's the torpedo going? Oh, there's the other battleship all the way out on J. I told you, some people get out there and they take themselves out of the match, or get killed out there. A lot. I have to go to New York at the end of the month for work. Going into the office. I go into the office, I think the last time I was in there was like a year and a half. A little more than a year and a half. About a year and a half. I went 2024. So yeah, that would be about a year and a half. Work for a company out in New York. Won't say the name. Pretty big company. So,
Victory's in
Get
sight.
to go to New York, and my family always wants to come, and I don't ever want to go because, you know,
Our team has taken the lead.
I mean, New York is nice, don't get me wrong. I enjoy it, just like anybody else. I think anybody enjoys going to the big city. And, I mean, not that I don't live in a big city. I live here in Charlotte. Fairly decent sized city. Not as big as New York, for sure. But New York, you know, 24/7, you know, you got the subway, you got a lot of stuff going on. Something's always going on in New York City, so. And I think, you know, it's kind of nice to, like, there was a while that, like, I was like, hey, listen, I don't ever need to see my teammates. And I kind of sometimes feel that way, you know, like, but I think that sometimes having some team building and stuff is nice. Even though I'm kind of a, what do you call it, like introvert or whatever, it takes a lot out of me when I'm in social situations, I guess. So, yeah, I'll definitely be coming back to the hotel at night, like taking that time to just unwind, decompress. Nothing felt better than when I started working from home. It was kind of a gradual process, a long time ago. It was kind of a gradual process where, like, they were making us come into the office. Like, well, pretty much. The thing is, I never in my entire career have I had like my team in the same office as me. We're spread out all over the world. At the time, we were spread out all over the country. You know, I worked with people from Arizona, people from California, people from Virginia,
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
New York. I mean, all over the place. And so, with that, like, everything was a conference call, right? So everything was a conference call. Whether you sat at your desk, sometimes, like my manager was in this. Well, he didn't start out in the same office as me, even though we are in the same town. He didn't start out in the same office as me. We had different offices. See, we got 116,000 silver, 10,000 damage, which is kind of meager, but we did what we could. Texas is kind of slow, and getting to where you can shoot somebody sometimes takes a while. Yeah, I'm not real proud of this battle. The Sirov, man, look at him. Wow. Holy cow, that dude is really good. I'm gonna add him. And I'm gonna send a little note to him saying, nice match, dude. Oh, you know what? I can't hear me. Hang on. Nice match, dude. Yeah, he got a depth strike. He also got a clear skies, so the other carrier was after him the whole time, which was nice because it kept him off of us. We did get our mission, right? Yeah, 750,000 credits. Hooray! Mission achieved. We got it. Finally. Finally. We also got a couple other missions. Weekly boost, which will give us a commander crate. That's nice. And premium supplies 4, which will give us 2 commander promotion orders and some flags. We got 5 commander promotion orders from weekly boost. Nice. So let's go check out and see what new commander we have. New commanders are always nice, even if it's a repeat, which we just got some promotion orders too from our campaign. Check out the campaign. We're at 125 now. So we're at milestone 125. At milestone 135, so 10 more, we get the Lugdunum, because we get those ship parts, and then we can go get the Lugdunum at 135, and then at 140, we get the Rhode Island. And I say Rhode Island because the Sevastopol, I'm still not impressed with it on my main account. I still have not figured out how to work that ship. It's working better than it was. Don't get me wrong. It's working better than it was. It's still not working. It's still pretty much sucks. I have to say. And, you know, I'm sure that there are people out there that play it differently and will love it, just like people love the Omaha. And, you know, the Omaha is what it is. I think the Omaha is fun to play. I haven't figured out how to play it. So I guess instead of saying something bad about ships, I'm just going to say I don't know how to play it. Erik Stig Hansen Eriksen. He's the torpedo boat commander for the Pan-Euro destroyers, which the Pan-European destroyers are, I think they're pretty good. They have 2 lines starting at tier 4. They have 2 lines. You have starting with the split tier 7. You actually get radar and sonar and can use the other Pan-European commanders Fox Flare skill that essentially extends your radar and reduces your main battery gun reload time. So he's the more gunboat focused captain. And then Stig is the more torpedo boat focused captain, which is the bottom line here, starting with the Vasterus, the Skane, the Ostergotland, the Småland, and the Holland. Now, even these still have good guns. That's cool. That's what's cool about it. Even the Skane, the Ostergotland and stuff. Ostergotland, I have like a 2.2 second reload, I think, on my I have the Ostergotland White, which is, kind of a white premium version of the Ostergotland. I don't have the Ostergotland yet. I'm still working on the Skane. But yeah, it's like a 2.2 second reload. It's almost like as fast as the Friesland. Not quite. Friesland is better. Friesland's another Pan-European ship, by the way, that doesn't have torpedoes at all. Straight up gunboat. That's, I think, in the description for it. It says this ship is as gunboat could be, I think. Let's see. Where's the ships? Pan-Asia. No, Pan-Europe. Friesland's here. I just love the description. Mirror, mirror on the wall. What's the gunboatiest ship of them all? The answer is right here. The Friesland is a little gunboat monster. I love it. If you like gunboats, there you go. Now, it does not have torpedoes, which people know, and they will push you hard. And so you got to be aware of that when you're farming something or something like that. They will push you because they know you don't have torpedoes to defend yourself. So you basically, you wear people down. It's really good against other destroyers. It's a destroyer nightmare, right, for night fights. But the issue is you have no torpedoes. So if you're sitting there farming a battleship and you don't have any sort of backup around, things are not going to go well for you. They're going to push you. They're going to push you into your smoke. Even if you're smoked up, they're going to push into your smoke, and you better just start running. And, it's not the fastest ship, but it's not the fastest ship. Let's just say that. It's not slow, but it's not fast. And so some of the cruisers can definitely keep up with you, or even, go faster than you. So you got to be a little careful there. Okay, missions. We can still do, we need 6,500 XP before bonuses. So we want to play a ship, and premium ships. We want to stick with premium ships. We want to get XP. I'm wondering if we go to Wartails again. Try and speed this thing up. Yeah, I think so. Let's do Wartails. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. I've only played one match. 20 minutes into the video. I don't know if we should we try a hard Wartails? Last time we got our ass handed to us in hard mode. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get a match anyway. I was gonna go Mutsu. Let's do that. Let's put on some flags. We're trying to get this up. So an XP booster. Are we working on XP? I think that's what we're working on, right? Ship XP, or I think it's ship XP, right? Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I know the goal. 6,500 XP, which is ship XP. So we'll put a XP flag on. Maybe we should even put a triple. Because, I mean, hard mode will pay well if, you know, with ship XP, if we put a triple on, especially because this is the first. Yeah, let's put a triple on. The epic ship XP booster, which gives us 100% boost. Now, hopefully we can. The bad part is it seems to be a curse with me when I put XP boosters on. Like when I used to put a full set of flags on, like I could guarantee that I was going to have a bad match. I don't know. It was like a curse, and knock on wood, it's not like that now. Yeah, I could almost guarantee that I was going to have a bad match. And I know what it was. I know it was probably something in my brain clicked and said, oh, you need to go out and perform. And I pushed myself, and I pushed myself into a bad position. Positioning in this game is everything. So, yeah, I'm sure that's what it was. Certain, in fact. All right, we're going to be in Hidden Snake. We got the Lugdunum, the Leviathan. We have some good ships here. Tashkent 39. Hopefully people know what they're doing. 2 people are not in fleets, which, well, the New Orleans guy has a level 16 1 Norman Scott. So, yeah, there's that. And the Tashkent guy, well, I know for a fact if you have the Tashkent 39 that you've been playing the game for at least 6 years, because the only way to have gotten that ship was during the past summer when they did their anniversary
Our allies
celebration.
have provided 2 flotillas to support you during this mission.
springtime.
Reunite with them and
That
capture
was
the
the
key
gift that you
area.
got if you've been playing the game for 6 years, which I have not. I've only been, in fact, last spring or summer, I guess it was maybe spring, early summer, I don't remember, was the first ever one that I had. So I hadn't even been playing a year yet. I haven't been playing approaching on it. Pretty fast. Like, it's like one of my main games where like regular. Seriously, you know, but playing regularly about a year now. So yeah, I got no ships, and I got pretty much nothing for the first ever anniversary. I don't know what the gift is. I don't know when you start getting gifts. What year you get. I know that we're getting better and better in the Tashkent 39. That ship is pretty old. It's basically
Pay
like,
attention to the mini-map. The convoy will proceed along the following
it's
coordinates.
basically like, how do you compare it? It's essentially like the Tier 7 torpedo boat. Jaeger, right? Jaeger boat. 12 torpedoes on each side. And the Tashkent 39 has the same thing. 12 torpedoes total. Jaeger has 2 torpedo relay boosters. Tier 6. Tashkent 39. But the Tier 6 Tashkent 39 has torpedoes
Reporting a
that
target position.
hit way harder than the ones from the Jaeger. The ones from the Jaeger hit like before any sort of like damage reduction or anything. I think the ones from the
Sector
Jaeger
secured. You're regrouped now.
maybe even
One fleet.
5,000 damage,
Press on and
depending
capture the
on,
final
you know,
objective
if you go
together.
from the
Eyes open.
And then people have, you know, damage reduction after that. So
We've
you're
been
not-
betrayed.
I mean,
The Pan-Asian forces have turned
you
hostile.
know, there are times that you're hitting things and doing some damage, but you're not like, really hitting. You know? So, yeah, that's been pretty, in my opinion, it's pretty OP. Really OP. And I hate going up against them because with their 2 torpedo reload boosters, they can put 24 torpedoes on the radio, and they hit pretty healthy torpedoes. They're gonna mess you up. They're not the hardest hitting torpedoes in the world, but they're definitely tough torpedoes. Like pan-Euro torpedoes, if I get hit by them, if I get hit by one, yeah, you don't want to get hit by them. You're not usually not going to die unless you're pretty close to death anyway. Those you definitely those are some tough torpedoes, and that makes Tashkent 39. Plus, it's fast. And there's one of the YouTubers that was watching a YouTube video where
前方に魚雷確認
he set it up for speed boost or whatever, and he got the thing doing like 50 knots. Ridiculous speed.
右舷から魚雷接近右舷から魚雷接近
Oh, come on.
Good luck and fair seas.
Oh, I forgot the Mutsu has torpedoes. That's always nice. And they look pretty good. The heck? Yeah, 20 seconds. Right as I was going to shoot the turrets. Oh my god, I can't hit anything. What's wrong with this shit right now? It is like, I just can't hit anything. I had that Bonner tan, I wasn't aiming low or anything. I don't know what happened to those shots. I think one like raised them. And our torpedoes didn't hit. Should be like smoking ships. This thing has good guns. Mutsu. Should be smoking these fools.
Enemy
We're doing
carrier
well in hard
spotted.
mode. Well,
Stay alert
we're
and watch
staying
the
alive
skies.
so far, and our team's doing well. That's good. We need to kill some ships. We haven't killed anything. We have 53,000 damage, which is pretty sad. I was trying to think of the right descriptor. Sad. Sad is good. I think accurate. Anemic. Oh, good adjective, I suppose. I was talking to the, what is it? Grok
Hostile
that's in my car the
reinforcements
other day.
inbound. Enemy vessels
And,
closing in.
It just reminded me because I said paltry. I was looking for the right word, right? But I tend to say quite frankly a lot. I just do. Like when I'm talking to somebody, I say, yeah, quite frankly, this, quite frankly, that. And so I was testing out. I was like, "What the heck is the therapist dropping out?" So when I got into it, I said, "Well, just tell me something about myself." He said something, and I said, "Well, quite frankly, this. Quite frankly, I think it said something like I don't know, something about like trying to read this. I was reading way too deep for something that I said. I was just, lightheartedly doing this or that." And then she was like, "Oh, well, you're saying quite frankly a lot, so you must be like covering up something." And I was like, "Wait, what?" Like, I guess it's more of just a habit that I say that than anything. I don't think that I'm covering up or hiding anything. I'm also not trying to like say anything to you necessarily because you're an AI. So maybe I was trying to hide something. Maybe there was something. I don't know. I just thought it was pretty funny that the boss was like, "Yeah, you're using words quite frankly, so it sounds like you're trying to cover something up or trying to hide things." I'm not necessarily deceptive, but just not supposed to. Like reserved. Maybe people that go. We did pretty well there. 10,000 damage. Does hit us. Vermont, he's going to try and torpedo us. Come on. Torpedoes. I'm tired of hearing my I don't know if I can turn off that sound or what. AA goal here's the whole match. I gotta have these. Oh, somebody's got torpedoes too. I think the Longer Chain had torpedoes. Some bullshit. I think that's the last ship anyways. No, there's one destroyer left in the smoke here. That's where the torpedoes came from. Now, it looked like they came through the Von der Tann because they looked like they came from the Von der Tann. So I don't know how. Sometimes this game does some weird shit because they should have hit. Their deep water torpedoes. I understand, but they still should have hit this freaking ship because the Von der Tann's a battleship. But I don't know.
Complete. That's how it's done, captains. The sea is ours. For now.
Pretty close to one of the worst matches. Yeah, that's not a good match. Sorry if you can hear my trying to move my microphone stand. I think maybe my microphone's too heavy for this boom arm thing that I have. I kind of got a cheap one. I probably should have spent a couple more dollars on it, but This is a hobby for me, so I'm not trying to go all in on it. Yeah, we're second to last. Man, the Tashkent was, well, I guess Tashkent's a destroyer and a hard mode match. But the New Orleans just was killing it. So is the Leviathan. I have the Leviathan on my other account. It's pretty good. So we had 4,200 XP. I forgot what our goal is. So let's see. In missions. Earned 6,500 XP before bonuses. We got 955. Why did we get 955 when I see right here it's 4,200? Is that, are we talking, you know what? They're talking base XP. And they're not saying it here. They're just saying, oh, before bonuses. So that does mean base XP. Duh. So let's get a ship that we can do better in. Like tear things up, even if it's, you know, not premium. If we can do better in these things, we need tier 4, 5, or 6. Actually, we can do tier 3. So yeah, we can just take this off because it's going to block out anything that doesn't qualify for this. And everything that qualifies for this can count towards our mission. And let's see, Belarus is pretty good. Doshifo's good. Alicia and Émile Bertin, we've had good. I mean, the grass has been pretty good. Since you know, on the hard mode, it got blown up a couple times. Free Taco, yeah, Hagano, we've done well in. The server, we always do well in that ship. Why don't we take the server out? We haven't played that since we maxed it out. That's a fun ship. Karl Shui, I haven't been really impressed, and I think our build on that, like, I used to love this. I remember when I played it, when I was leveling it before, and for some reason, like, I just can't, like, I'm just not having a good time with it. Danny is a good ship. Let's see. So what do we say? Émile Bertin or Émile Bertin? And we have some flags on it already. So actually the flags aren't really going to help us because it's before bonuses, so we'll take them off and save our flags since it is basic. Yeah, I took something off of here. I did not. I just never added it. So we'll add the torpedo upgrade to the Milburton. And we can work our way towards the glass and air. I'm just trying to look at this commander. Do we have any other French? We don't. We don't have French cruiser commanders other than Roux, which I'm not, you know, he's the more defensive of the commanders. So when we get the other commander available, we'll probably promote him. That's why I've been a little hesitant to get him beyond level 7, commander level 7. I'll probably be putting out more than one video today, FYI, so be watching for it. If you're watching this on Saturday, January, the heck is it, 10th, then guess what? I'm recording that actually right now. It's pretty early in the morning, and so I'll get this up on YouTube later this morning. I try to do a little, well, I don't do any editing like during the video a lot of times, unless I like start cursing a lot, and then I'll like mute myself, because the last thing that I need is for you to have like kids around or kids in the room. I do cuss some. Be careful if you have kids. Be aware. Occasionally I will cuss, and I'm not going to mute it up. But if I'm like really ranting or whatever and throwing stuff, I tend to mute that because, you know, I'm trying to not look like a horrible human being, you know. Although I'm, you know, some people might argue that I am pretty horrible sometimes, especially when they're mad at me, like my wife. Just kidding. Oh man, it was a long week at work this week. Lots of stuff going. I think I mentioned this before, like seemed like everybody came back from their holiday break or whatever, which I did. My whole team didn't end up taking any time during the holiday. We were kind of busy during that time, but it seems like the day that they came back, it seems like everybody was just like ready to hit the ground running. And we were all tired because we'd worked through the whole break. So, I mean, we took off the regular holidays or whatever, but, there was no extra time. Everybody, which I was surprised, like, it wasn't me telling them. I'm just like the tech lead, or, I'm just like the team tech leader. I'm not like anybody's direct manager. Thank goodness. I don't want to ever do that. I get scared of managing people. It's like herding sheep, I think. The last thing that I want to do is like have people come up and be like, oh, and I just remember like my manager telling me sometimes that, he's got to figure out the right way to motivate people and the right way to coddle people and to help them, like do their job. I'm just like, that just does not sound appealing to me, like at all, in any way, shape, or form. We've been sitting here for 2 minutes and 50 seconds. We'll wait 10 more seconds just to hit a nice even number, 3 minutes. We'll back out and go to normal mode. We're obviously not going to get a match here in hard mode. I think everybody that was waiting for hard mode ended up with a match when we did it. Hopefully we'll pick up something quickly in normal mode. Maybe. There we go. I've actually been putting a little bit of music in the background of the videos sometimes. I try to keep it super low. If it's too loud or if you don't like it, let me know. If you want different kind of music, I'm trying to like, sometimes I put like more techno-focused stuff or like R&B or, beat focused stuff, or like I think last time it was more like country, folk, pop kind of stuff, and so I'm just trying to switch it up a little bit. Something that kind of feels okay with the video that we're doing. Help with some of those, spots where like this, where we're sitting here going,
This is command. Capture control points Alpha and Bravo. Hold position, await further instructions, stay sharp.
I didn't even see who we have on our team.
You're starting in separate zones. Capture your assigned point. No backup yet. You're flying solo for now.
Forces ennemies détectées.
I was actually doing that as if like a friendly honk. I'm not being mean. I'm in full reverse, as you can tell. I'll shoot the Caledon. It takes a long time for them to move. Nice little setup.
3 heures et demie repérées. Cuirassé ennemi repéré.
Croiseur ennemi coulé.
And the cook, he's going to torpedo him. Probably take care of him now. I'm going to shoot it to Valkyrie. Valkyrie, I'm coming for you. And I'm going to torpedo him. Is it the train that's coming?
Bon travail.
How is he? Oh, I guess I'm spotted. I'm going to spot you a little bit. Give me a second to get closer. There we go.
On a coulé un destroyer ennemi.
I don't know why this French commander, the way he talks, I have to repeat whatever he says. On a coulé un destroyer me. I have no idea what he's saying. No idea. Something about a destroyer. other than
Alerte incendie.
is something like Kool-Aid man.
Cuirassé ennemi
Problème
coulé.
résolu, chef.
Ça, l'ennemi coulé. Don't let the telephone. That could hurt if he gets hurt. Nice. Got him in torpedoes. Yeah, we're gonna spin out here to the right, like I usually do for these matches.
Sector secured. You're regrouped now. One fleet. Press on and capture the final objective together.
It's kind of weird here
Eyes
because
open.
even though I spin out to the right, we're going to get shot from the left, and there's cruisers and stuff that are going to shoot us from the left. But I primarily come to the right so I can take care of this cruiser pops up here, and it kind of puts us in a better position for some
Enemy
of these other
carrier
ships.
spotted near the
That other
objective.
cruiser, the
Expect
Dano,
heavy air activity.
is going to hit us and damage us. I've been my experience. They kind of see that. See, look, he's already shooting us. How the hell is he already shooting? Oh, I guess we were spotted by this ship. So I didn't even know that we were spotted. Makes sense. Now if we can take out the Danae, and then the Bellerophone is coming here, and then there's two other ships that'll spawn over towards that direction. Bellerophone. Then the names of the ships that are in this match. They always spawn the same way. So it'll be different tier ships. Like obviously we're playing tier 4 Milburton.
Chasseur en vol.
They have the tier, is it tier 3 Bellerophone or tier 4 Bellerophone? They have higher level ships when you're playing higher level ships.
Problème résolu, chef.
And I forgot to destroy it. In these matches, all the time, I get my, I don't know what made that smoke back there. I don't remember any other ships coming from this direction. Maybe I'm just mistaken. What made me just switch to HE for no reason? I'm going to switch back to HE as soon as I start hitting the carrier. Which might be, oh actually, well, I shouldn't have switched back to AP because there's a destroyer over there. If he's alive when I get there. Be in AP now with the cruiser there. Instead of all the crap out of him. Sometimes I always have the wrong ammo. Obey. Or Corvette, whatever you want to call it.
Wait. Incoming contacts from behind. Ambush. All ships turn and engage. Enemy forces regrouped and launching a counterattack. Hold the sector and crush their last push. This ends now. Flambe. Well, torpedo. Not necessarily flambe, I guess.
torpedo. Tough. Hard. Ooh, right. Man, get that free up hard. The terrain I know is tier 3 ships. Tier 3 French. That's and against other Frenchies.
Enemy's nearly done. Repel this final assault and victory is ours.
Another Frenchman. And then again, I'm tired of hitting that. Which I don't think it necessarily helps. Citadel. Complain about that. Ooh, man. Okay, there you go. Bye. Over here. Look at that Corvette turn. Like, how in the hell is he? How is that ship turning like that? Look at him turn. He's like turning on a dime. And that was the craziest looking thing I've ever seen. He was straight up turning on a dime. That is not the way that ships in this game handle at all, ever. That, like, I'm gonna cut that out. I have to cut that out and put that in a freaking, like a little short or something. I mean, pretty obvious that the game is cheating with that. Let's see, 52 minutes into the match. 52. I was gonna say that hurt. Didn't hurt as bad as I thought. You know what? I forgot to use my.
La bataille se termine dans 5 minutes.
Put that cow or Orion out of its misery. One shot.
Mission complete.
No, I mean, we
That's
didn't
how
one
it's done,
shot.
captains. The sea is
It was
ours.
already
For
down
now.
to 20% only. We took 20% in one shot. That's not bad. I mean, we did 288,000 damage, 10 kills. Holy cow. Normal mode, man. Did we earn more like base XP though than we in this mode than we did in the other mode, where we didn't do so well? But we got 288,000 damage, 6 torpedo hits, 10 kills, 13 citadels, 13 planes shot down. Well, 14 planes shot down because one of them was shot down by our little combat plane. 8 secondary shell hits, 9 detected. We did pretty well. So base XP, we got 1982. So we definitely did way better there than we did in the hard mode with the Mutsu. So 1982 base XP, that's going to go a long way to hitting this Endurance Trials 4. So 6,500. We're at 2,937 XP right now as it stands. So we're not quite halfway, but we are well on our way to accomplishing this. This will get us 3 more levels of up in the campaign. So we're at 125 now. That'll put us at 128. So yeah, we're gonna get there at 128, and then we're looking for 135 to get the Lugdunum. So again, we need 10, so that'll put us 3 up, and we'll only need 7 after that, 7 levels for the Lugdunum, and then a couple more for the Rhode Island, which will be our first legendary tier ship on this whole series. That'll be fun. We'll be putting like what captain do we have? We only have like one commander. I think for USA we have Joseph Reeves, who's level 1. That's our battleship commander that we have unlocked, and we have Fat Electrician, who's really diabetes, George Dewey. And he's level 7. So yeah, we're going to be putting, and we don't have any legendary skills on them. Of course, we can promote them if we need to, or if we want to. We probably will. Yeah, we're going to be putting like a level 7 ship on and going into a legendary match. That'll be fun. Stick around for that. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. I'll follow up with another one, probably be out the same day. So if you're watching it, and if you've watched this far, I appreciate a like, a subscribe, follow, whatever it is, and bell button. I don't know, whatever that stuff is. You know what it is. Hook me up. Anyway, have a great day.